Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is, as you can see by the title, it is Elder Scrolls Online, so ESO, worth playing in 2022. And obviously I've been on and off with Elder Scrolls for the last sort of 2 years personally. I've missed some DLCs. Coming back, it's nice to see that they've reworked everything. So I'll base some facts and opinions, and then I'll answer the question right at the end. Obviously, I'm not a full in-depth Elder Scrolls player. I'm not going to know every aspect of this game. Like I said, I've been on and off for the last 2 months, 2 years. Sorry, I've been playing it. I've had a gap of about 4 months either side. So I'm just going to give you some thoughts and facts. So bearing in mind, I've been playing this game um, for 2 years on and off. And in terms, I've hardly done anything. Let's be honest. Like zone quests and loads of places are still available to me. Um, there's three different, obviously, clans and stuff you join when you start the game, or factions. Sorry. And obviously, I pick Elder Mirian, so I covered the yellow faction first, and obviously you do all the yellow stuff. But obviously there is blue, there is red, there is PvP to play, there's PvE to play, there's constant updates. It's a good game. What reflects to me about a good game is a game that's been out for it's been out for about 7 years, I would say now, if I had to guess. There isn't a number two version. This is the last one, but they keep bringing DLCs and updates to it. So the base game still stands, and obviously it's just adding stuff into it. Like I said, I've been on and off for about 2 years, I would say, roughly. And I feel like I've probably explored 30% of what's needed. Um, what I'd like to do to keep fresh and change it up, I do have 4 characters on this account. Um, so I do like to play different characters. I like to play different roles. As you can see at the moment, I'm in a dungeon, so a daily dungeon, and I'm playing a warlock, warden, sorry, and I'm playing a healer. I do have a dragonite, which is with damage. I have a templar, which is a tank, and everything. I like to switch it up every now and then. Obviously, crafting bits. There's so many hours you could put into this game. Personally, the only downside for me, and obviously, like I said, where I've had a break, is I feel like I'm behind the massive meta. I don't feel like I'm ever going to pretty much get end game. I've got a lot of catching up to do, but that's part of the fun as well. I like the grind. I love doing different things. Personally, I would say 100% is still worth playing. Only because it's never like the game never stands still. Every so often they bring a DLC out. They just announced a new one coming out in 2022. Which obviously I'm filming this very early 2022. So obviously they'll bring in another one out, which is going to expand everything, new maps, new zones, maybe a new character if we're lucky. But yeah, it's bringing out a lot more stuff into obviously ESO, which is always a good thing to do. It keeps it, like I said, keeps everything fresh, everything new and up to date. There's so many more levels to grind now. So I've used personally. So the question remains: is ESO 22 worth playing? I would say yes, personally. Maybe if you're someone that has a lot more hours into the game, obviously you might say no because you might have explored a lot more. But this is my opinion from personally where I'm stood. Is I believe for me, yes, I'm gonna carry on playing this in 2022. There is so much. Like I said, I've probably explored about 20-30% of the maps. I've made classes. You can change up classes. You can re-roll classes at any time. Change it. You can do runs. You do raid trials, and you can do so much on this game that I've not even looked at yet. I haven't looked at. I like playing PvP when I had a group of friends, so maybe I'll get back into PvP. I'll get back into a lot of things. But yeah, personally, I would definitely say, would I play it in 2022? I'm gonna play it in 2022. I'm gonna try not to give it so much of a break. I normally try and log on daily just to do the dungeon, which is literally what I'm doing now. It's about a 10-15 minute dungeon. You run with 4 players, and it gives you a massive XP boost. And like I just said, there's probably about 2,000 levels in this game now, and I'm only 750. You get about 5 or 6 from running this, depending if there's an XP bonus or anything like that on the go. And there's always nice events, new costume skins, better weapons to craft for. Getting into guilds and stuff is always good. I'm never consistent, so that's personally why I don't choose to join guilds at the moment. Is I can't commit that I'm going to be on every Thursday night to run raids and do stuff with my character, because I just can't commit to that right now. But yeah, it's a great game, especially if you have friends to play with. That's another thing I would say. This game is incredibly fun with more players. Obviously, you can play this game. It's an online game, so obviously, like I say, I'm playing in a 4-man party now. I believe there is something called Trials, which is a little bit more end game, and it's a lot more players that you can play with. Personally, I would always say play with a player, whether it's someone random or it's someone that you know. Get them on. It's always a lot funner with another player, like I said. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to carry on playing this game. I don't want this video to be too long. As long as it's under 10 minutes, that would be fine. Like I said, I've played the Necromancer, I've played the Warden, which I'm playing now, and I've played Dragon Knight and Templar. And I have a Sorcerer class. The only class I didn't like playing was the Nightblade. I only thought, personally, I go through stages. So I wanted to play a bit of PvP one day. I'd pick a Nightblade, because they're very good at getting in, getting out. Tanks are very good, but I'm nowhere near hitting high level damage yet, so I don't really know the meta still. Like I said, I'm having fun with the character I'm on. We are running Destruction Staff and Two-Handed Sword, because obviously we're a healer. Can we skip that, maybe? I don't know if we can. Yeah, so obviously the build that I'm playing here is a bit of aerial damage, so my 1 and my 2 is aerial damage effects, while I heal people on the way around. I don't mind being a healer, just because the queues to get into stuff is a lot shorter. I would say there's probably about 70% people that want to play DPS, which is damage. So in a dungeon like this, there is 4 players, as you can see on the top left. There is a healer, there is a tank, and there is 2 damage dealers. So getting into these games, obviously, yeah, there is 2 damage dealer spots, but I would say 70% of players I've come across so far, and I've met, and over online and over on here, have all been damage dealers. And like I said, it's very hard to get in unless you're queuing with for example, say I'm playing with a friend, and he's a tank and I'm a damage dealer. You'll get into a game very quickly, because obviously you just need to find a healer and a damage dealer. But if you're going in for a damage dealer, I think the queue times, I would say, are roughly, personally for me, around sort of 20 minutes to half an hour, just to find a dungeon. At the moment, so that's why I changed my classes up. I play healer, so obviously I'm a healer on this character. My wait times are around about 2 minutes to 5 minutes. I don't think I've ever waited longer than that to get into a dungeon. So that's why I play it like this. It's just easier for me to get through. These dungeons, like I say, don't normally last long. They're around sort of 7 to 8 minutes. But no, let me know down in the comments, guys, if you enjoy these videos. Like I said, my channel is mainly FIFA, and it has been for the last couple of years. But I also want to bring some new stuff to the channel. A lot of ideas, a lot of different game ideas. So please let me know down in the comments if you wanted to see more of this. Really, I'm just here to try and make you guys smile and have a laugh. So just let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll upload it. There you are, guys. Ultimate question: do I think you should play Elder Scrolls in 2022? My answer is yes. Peace out. I'll see you next time. It's been your boy Baker Boy.